Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Taeyoon Kim, and I'm currently studying in Sungsi University, and I am majoring in business administration with most of you. Today, I'm going to talk about globalization, which is a hot potato these days. Hopefully, this will be useful to help you understand about global business and some marketing techniques all over the world. So let's begin. Does kimchi burger ring a bell? I know it doesn't sound familiar and it doesn't look tasty, but it was actually a menu from McDonald's. This menu is the perfect example for globalization. According to the Oxford University, globalization means the fact of adapting products or services that are available all over the world to make them suitable for local needs. So, is globalization a good thing? Okay, let's talk about this unfamiliar concept. I'll be focusing on three main points related to the positive aspects of globalization. Firstly, it won't be fun and interesting if I only stress about the good sides of the concept, so we'll take a look at one of the negative opinions of globalization and I'll show you what's wrong about it. Some people say that globalization is an activity that increases the expenses for developing new products for the target country. To elaborate, this can be true because customizing products or services to each region requires additional costs and resources. On the other hand, globalization is actually a wise investment and it can reduce costs in the long term. For instance, products that consider local cultures can make strong market responses, which can reduce the need to make new ads or do extra market research. This leads to increased customer loyalty and higher repurchase rates. Next, we'll examine another positive side of globalization. Globalization can give companies a competitive advantage in local markets. For example, Coca-Cola started the Share a Coke design campaign. It printed popular local names on its bottles in different countries. In China in particular, Coca-Cola printed common names on the label, which was effective in building a personal connection with consumers in each region. This local friendly campaign was a lucrative success in many markets as it created personal connection and rapport. Coca-Cola sales increased in Asia due to this project, and this is the perfect example of how globalization can give companies a competitive advantage in local markets. Finally, we'll take a look at the fact that globalization can be a catalyst for a company's improvement. Let's take a look at this graph. This graph shows the dark ages of Netflix, a company which you guys will be familiar with, and the red colored part is the market share of Netflix. As you can see in the first quarter, Netflix was the best OTT service as the gray color is the total of the small and unknown video services. However, Netflix started to lose power due to the sudden appearance of Disney Plus service and a lack of contents. This percentage decreased especially between the third and the fourth quarter. So, they started to analyze the market and realized that Koreans, us, we were the key factor for rebound. Dramas and movies successful in Korea turned out to be a mega hit. So Netflix made the Squid Game to attract Korea consumers. You may wonder why this is an example for globalization, and I'll tell you why. To catch the Koreans' attention, the crew filmed the video in Korea and they added our traditional games, and also they hired translators that made the videos easier to watch. This attracted local customers that used the language and the sales skyrocketed. The second graph shows the increase of the market share of Netflix, which is a result of globalization. So, let's wrap it up. In the global world, making products considering the local needs is crucial. Investigating for new products may seem costly, but it is an investment to attract more customers. Multinational companies like Netflix or Coca-Cola's success show that appealing to the customer's culture is essential in the 21st century. Like the old saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Wouldn't it be better to adapt to local ways when venturing into new countries? This page is for the citations of the pictures and the graphs that I used in the presentation. Thank you for listening to my speech and have a nice day.